At last, PTF reveals the real cause of Kano's strange death. The Presidential Task Force (PTF) Committee on COVID-19 has revealed that coronavirus is the cause of strange death in Kano State. Dr. Nasiru Sani Gwazu, who reportedly led the team in Kano on Sunday, said, "Let me inform us that most of the deaths recorded of recent and tests carried out showed that coronavirus is the cause. So before the final report, which would be ready in the next 1 week or few days, it is necessary for people of Kano to wake up from their slumber that this is a serious issue. It is not a new thing. Countries like America, China, Italy, Spain, England, France, and others experienced similar mysterious deaths." So guys, I think we are beginning to get the truth and nothing but the truth. Because before now, the Emir of Kano came out and said from the accounts of Ministry of Health that it was not COVID-19, that it was just, he didn't even tell us the reason or the cause of the death. He just said, but he was making a categorical statement that it was not COVID-19 that killed those people, but he didn't tell us what killed them. And again, the governor has been coming out, back and forth, but not until a few days ago or yesterday, he came out and made a categorical statement that it was not just COVID-19, that it was meningitis and malaria, and that was what what led to the death of these people. And from what the Emir told us, that from the Ministry of Health, that they said it was not COVID-19, but now the COVID-19 task force that were sent there to go and carry out the test, because they didn't tell us that they carried out tests, because that this all these symptoms of whether malaria or whatever with this COVID-19, they are almost similar, if not even the same symptoms. So maybe I believe that was what the governor was trying to let us know, because from the accounts of the family members, they experience all those kind of symptoms. But even at that, they would have allowed tests to be carried out on those people before making a categorical statement, being a governor. But we know that they are trying to hide a lot of things. They are trying to hide a lot of things, because even people are they are even mixing the whole thing up or suspecting, since they said, oh, it was not COVID-19 according to the governor, and people were like, oh, could it be as a result of a Sanusi and whatever and whatever. And I just believe that if it was not COVID-19, then what could be the cause? And like the people asking again, and people are insinuating that it could be as a result of whatever. And I say, if I thought they are talking about traditional, because the position that people were really trying to insinuate, maybe that could have been the cause because of the way Emir of Kano, the former Emir Sanusi, was forcefully removed. If it's that position is traditional, they will go traditional way. So look for the solution. But they could not tell us the exact problem. But now, from the accounts of this presidential task force on COVID-19, it's showing now that it is COVID-19. And I'm sure a lot of people will not be happy about that. And to crown it all, majority of them are not even careful. The social distances, they are not even careful. We saw the protests that took place some days ago, that they said they don't want to lock down, just into 5 days to the lockdown that are supposed to last for 2 weeks. They said they can't cope, they can't do this, they can't do this. And meanwhile, other people in other regions, they stay for almost 5 or 6 weeks. But that is not even the issue. But the issue now is that, like the Dr. Nasiru Sani Gwazuna is telling them that they need to wake up from their slumber, because this is a serious issue. I don't know why they are over they are just trying to wave all of this, or they're just taking it as a common thing that it does not matter, but it's sweeping people. And somebody was asking a question yesterday that, okay, if it was malaria according to what the governor told Nigerian people, then why is it that we've known that malaria has been taking other people's lives before now, but not at this extent to which just majority of people, the number that we experienced within this period, it was really alarming. Malaria has been on ground before now, so why the sudden change? The number just went up, but people still believe that he was not saying the truth. But at least the truth is coming out. It's coming out gradually. Even if maybe 5 or 10 people died, maybe as a result, maybe from this of course, maybe 1 or 2 persons might die of other ailments, but from what this man is telling us, the presidential task force, the man, the committee, the one that is heading is Dr. Nasiru, is telling us most of the death is caused by coronavirus. If you have 10 people died and almost 8 or 7 people died as a result of coronavirus, what are you going to conclude? That is it. So the way the emir of Kano and the governor making people to see it as if, oh, it's not what people are thinking with this kind of thing, is just unfortunate. The man is expecting 15 billion naira. 15 billion naira, and he has been crying over that the federal government has neglected them. Federal government has not even been paying attention to them. So the man has called them. Pay attention to this. It's a serious matter. It's a serious matter that needs to be tackled. And I'm of the opinion, even before now, I'm of the opinion that the interstate lockdown should continue. If it is not effective, it should continue, because we are beginning to see the way these people are trooping into other states. If they allow this to happen, that means those who have been on lockdown, all the job they did before now is going to be a waste, because meaning they are going to start all over again. And that is why they will not be telling you that anybody can stay in Nigeria. Everybody is this and this and this and that. Every state has law that governs it. If they don't do that, believe you me, all the lockdown that they have observed, it will just come to naught, because these people will come back to this state. They are beginning to do that. They need people, even not only them, other states should be careful as well. And someone says here that is it to wake up from their slumber, or that they should wake up from their stupidity, illiteracy, and grand foolishness? These people have not really told us what the problem is. For me, this is not COVID-19. It is either they don't know the cause, or they are hiding the truth from us. Okay. Someone say, God bless you. Someone say, this is not someone from the south talking. It is a called northerner that is telling you the cause, and you don't believe. What truth are you looking for? Again, I don't understand. What truth are you looking for? So just to make, well, anything can really happen in this country, but if they said they carried out test, and they found out that COVID-19 is the cause, the people that have been telling us it was malaria, did they carry out test on them? No, they didn't carry out test on them. Whether COVID-19 or no COVID-19, but this is what the presidential task force on COVID-19 is telling us, the chairman. If they don't believe it, the simple thing is for other states, you make sure that the interstate lockdown is effective. It's really effective. If not, all their work, all this while, will come to naught. Someone says here that this COVID-19, initially it was virus for the millionaires and billionaires in Nigeria. What has it suddenly become? Why has it suddenly become a virus for the poor, when these billionaires don't associate with the commoners? I'm smelling a rat. Though the names and dead bodies we have not seen, but it's only the increase in number death we are hearing. The death, didn't they have families to confirm their death? Someone say, I'm sure you are one of their families. You stand a better chance to confirm and tell us, since you are a doubting Thomas. I don't believe coronavirus is responsible. The victims are not showing whether they're not showing the symptoms. Something needs to be done fast. If Kano is not safe, Nigeria is not safe as well. Whether it is COVID-19 or not, if your time is over, you must answer the calling of creator. That is not the issue here. This is not the issue. I think this is one of the people from that side, so they don't want to believe it, and it is a wake-up call. But I'm sure these people they don't even care. They don't even care when somebody dies, or they don't care. They don't care all that much. I think other people from other regions, they are the one crying more than the bereaved. If they love what is happening, good and fine. But my own take is that let there be interstate lockdown. Nobody should come into other people's states, because the way at which these people are trooping into other states is really alarming. Kano people say, Baba, lazy people that love poverty and religious bondage, remain in blindness, shame. Kano people say, Buhari, I don't know what 5G is got to do with this. Okay, maybe some people are even talking about 5G. Kano, please watch out for 5G network. It may be killing the people. Someone says here that I'm speechless. Ganduje and Kano indigenes should continue deceiving themselves. Nigeria is one of the best zoos, no more, no less. All are illiterates. Bill Gates is needs to hold ransom for this. For him to said he sees many deaths in northern Nigeria, his hand are not clean. That's what somebody is saying. Everybody has to must wake up to the reality that we the things that we are going through now. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Ganduje told us that it was malaria and not a COVID-19, but the presidential task force that when they, after carrying out tests, like he said, that they found out that it was coronavirus that killed those people, and majority of the tests they've carried out, but in few days to come or some weeks to come, that they will get the full report. But for the now, the major reason why these people died was as a result of a COVID-19. Leave your comments below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.